So let's have a look at the Bonny upwelling. Okay, the Bonny upwelling. You can identify the Bonny upwelling when you look at sea surface temperature maps, and you can see the Bonny upwelling in the month of February, March, and April. That's a typical time of upwelling, and you can identify the upwelling in terms of cold water appearing at the surface. And here's a little sea surface temperature map on this side. You can see the temperatures during this time. Warm water in the Gulfs. You probably can spot Kangaroo Island, Gulf St. Vincent, and Spencer Gulf. Okay, and the regions marked is the so-called Bonny upwelling region. Identify water which is about 15-16 degrees cold at the surface. Okay? So in this map, there's additional features shown. So one feature shown is the shelf break, the depth of the 200-meter isobath. And you get an idea of where is the transition zone from shallow to deeper water. Plus, you also see all these arrowheads. And arrowheads are constructions of the surface currents using satellite altimeters. Okay? You can work out from the shape of the sea surface the currents, and you can see zones of relatively strong swift currents of up to 40 centimeters per second, and these are so-called upwelling jets. Swift currents that run along the coast. Okay. So now going back to the original discovery, and you've searched the literature, you actually might be lucky to find Rochefort's original paper. It's a report actually from 1977, and just near my head are the measurements where you can see temperatures, as here on the left, and salinities on the right. And you can see the region. So we're talking about between Port Macdonald and Rope, the area, and you can see the appearance of colder water near the surface. These are ship-based measurements. However, if you actually study the time of these measurements, which is, you can see just next to me here in July, it's actually not during the summer months. And this was one of the very rare occasions of an upwelling event actually during the winter time. So it's actually weird that a very unusual short-lived event has led to the discovery of the system, which normally only exists in summer months. Okay, and then Lewis, indeed, in 1981, has studied this upwelling in more detail and indeed established the seasonal behavior of this upwelling system. All right.